loses, and DKR home. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Minnesota's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. On the run, it's Savage. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Bringing the heat. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll try the right side. Plows through the defense. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Landry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Savage. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense set on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. The quick out.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
Still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball in the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 2nd second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Strong, firm tackle. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. Looking for room at the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Massey. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Complete downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Across the field. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Gets it out fast. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Tripped up for the tackle. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Using his legs, it's Savage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Pocket breaking down. it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Still running at the 40. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He'll keep it himself and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Golden Gophers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Dances away to buy time.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Savage.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Makes the catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Texas offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Trying play action. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keep slinging it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, it hasn't always been that easy for the quarterback. He's been sacked a few times early on, and I don't know if he was expecting to have that much time from the pocket, surveying the field. His feet just never seemed to get settled, and I think that's what forced the inaccurate throw and incompletion.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Complete to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office. They're trailing by 27 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Direct snap. Spins away from the defense. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. Spins away from one. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Savage. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up. You've got to get...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the air, it's Garrison. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Savage. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Tight end now in motion. He'll throw on third down. Under fire. Fakes to grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. One more play to pad the stats. They'll go back to the air on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. Dropping back, it's Garrison. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play.